Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm showing an 8.5 by 11 layout, and right now I'm showing you the pieces that I plan on using on the layout. Mainly it's a Bella Blvd collection, a couple of different ones, Rover and Cooper, which are dog collections, and then two boy collections, Alex and Max. And mainly it's just a bunch of scraps that I want to get used up. I showed you my background paper, which is the black cardstock, and that is a basil cardstock that has green on one side and black on the other side. And I tried to use a nail file on it, but it leaves like a white residue on the black cardstock, so I end up scratching that idea and doing something else. So here I'm just showing you the scraps that I have left, what I plan on using. Not all of them make it on the layout, but quite a few of them do. That one there was the inspiration piece for what colors I would pick, but that piece actually doesn't make it on the layout. This is the Scraplift that I'm doing. This is an Allison Davis layout, and I believe she had a class that also showed how to do that particular layout. But basically, it's a way to use a lot of your scraps up. And here I was trying to get some bigger paint splatters of the yellow. And I'm using two Shimmerz paints. One is a lettuce green color one. Can't remember the name of it. Something lettuce, I know that. And then the yellow is bumblebee yellow. And I'm going to use both of them on the background, and plus I'll use white acrylic paint. And they really pop off of this cardstock because, like I said, it's a basil textured cardstock. And here I'm just matting my photo. I matted it in white cardstock first, and then the green is a piece of the Max collection. And then the black silver star paper is actually, it's not tissue paper, and it's kind of a vellum, I guess, a black vellum with silver stars. I'm just going to roll off the rest of the yellow because I'm impatient, but you see it enough. You'll see it in the close-ups, and it really sparkles, so I really like the way that it turned out. And then the green here, I'm going to go around and make me some bigger splatters since they really weren't working for splattering the bigger ones. I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time getting the bigger splatters here lately. I'm not sure. I know one of the reasons I changed paintbrushes recently, and that's because my paintbrushes were getting a little old. So, but I haven't found one that I really like to do the larger splatters with. But I could make my own, and they turn out just as good. So, and sometimes a little bit better because you get to choose where you want them to go. But I'm just kind of sprinkling the white acrylic paint now. And there was a little bit of dry time between these, just in case you're wondering. It does do better if you let each color dry before you add any of the white, because if you add white acrylic paint on top of the Shimmerz paint, eventually the white acrylic paint will take on the color. So here I'm getting my strips ready, and I already knew which order I wanted them in. As usual, I've already kind of played around, and now I'm just piecing it together with you guys and showing you, or explaining why I picked which colors. So I picked the black and white one for the edge, and that was just so that it would, contrast with the black. And then I'm going to put the yellow. Most of the yellow is covered up on that one, but you do see it towards the bottom of the photo. And then I have the green at the top and the camo one in the middle. And the reason I put the camo one in the middle is because it does have black on it. So if I would have put it at the edge, it wouldn't have looked like there was anything at the edge. And it would have looked like the picture was just hanging off instead of actually on the background or being matted. So I wanted it to look like it was fully matted. So that's why I use the lighter colors on the left and right side, and then put the darker colors towards the center. And the dog word, as you can see in the original photo, when the final layout is actually white, I end up painting that word dog. And the reason is because it wasn't really popping off of the photo as the word being black. So I wanted to make it pop a little bit more. So I did that by painting it white. And I painted it with white gesso first, and then I painted it with white acrylic paint on top of it. Or, sorry, not white acrylic paint, uh, a white Shimmerz paint, which is angel wings, and it's like a shiny, glossy one when it dries. So it kind of looks kind of textured if you look at the closer up photos of it, but it's just a Shimmerz paint that's making it look like that. And so here, I was piecing it together. I thought I was going to leave it black, but I really do end up changing it in the end. And the little word that goes across, it just makes a saying of "only my dog understands me," which is true for these two. These two are pretty cute together. My older son wasn't really looking to get a dog. Nobody really was looking to get a dog at that time. Our house is backed up to a park, and people were actually giving him away. And he is a full Chihuahua. He's not he's not mixed in any way. He's a full breed Chihuahua. And he is the most adorable little dog, and he is so well mannered and behaved. We've had Chihuahuas in the past, and usually they bark a lot and, try to nip at your knees, but he's actually a really good boy. And we really enjoy having him in our family. So here I'm starting to paint the letters, and kind of off camera. Hopefully I bring it a little bit more in. I'm not sure I will because I'm over the layout. But as you can see, at first I kind of just went around the edges, and I was going to give it just a white shadow around the black chipboard. But then I decided, nope, I'm going to paint the whole thing. So that's what you see there is I went ahead and painted it, and it made it all white. And then down at the bottom here, this part is not on Allison's layout. I added it down at the bottom just because I felt like it needed the little something at the corner down at the bottom. And I'm going to put the little doggy head down there at the bottom. And I'm not sure I put anything else. I just put a little bit more of the papers, different little pieces of the scrap papers down there. And then the little doggy head. And then, like I said, up at the top, on top of the picture, I'll add dog back over it. And then the little sticker word that says, my dog only understands me across. And that's my title. And I believe that's it. I think that's going to be all I do to this layout. I'm not sure I even add any. I'm sure I don't. I don't add any sequence or anything else because, all the white splatters and different color splatters in the background are kind of my little embellishments or my final touches, as I like to call them. Other than that, I think that's it. And I will have another layout for tomorrow. And actually, it's it's a mixed media layout actually, and it's the first one that I've ever created fully. I created an entire background sheet of paper for my layout on that one, and I'm going to use a couple of different stencils. And I used Distress Oxides to create it. So I'm kind of excited to show you guys that one tomorrow. And then we'll see what I have for the rest of the week. I didn't get a lot of time to play this weekend since it was Easter. I was enjoying a little bit of family time, and my son also had a karate thing going on Saturday. So my weekend was kind of spent doing other stuff, plus laundry and cleaning house. And so had to do the chores, but hopefully I'll get something done during the week time. And I'll glue this down with liquid glue, and then it will be done. And you guys see a few close-ups, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming by. Bye.